According to the Mobility Market Outlook on COVID-19, the global revenue for the travel and tourism industry will be an estimated $447.4 billion in 2020, a decrease of around 34.7% from the previous year, this being significantly lower than the original 2020 forecast of around $712 billion. As a result of the coronavirus pandemic, the global travel and tourism market is predicted to see a loss of 100.8 million jobs worldwide in 2020. The region that is supposed to see the biggest loss from COVID-19 is the Asia-Pacific region, losing approximately 63.4 million jobs. The situation is not different in Kenya.
In 2019, there were a total of 2.9 million tourists who came into Kenya, according to the Ministry of Tourism, beg your pardon. And international arrivals alone was, I think, 2,098,000 and a few other numbers on the side. This year, we cannot speak confidently of such numbers or even getting to half of it because for obvious reasons.
This has in turn led to a metamorphosis in the system worldwide. People globally now exploring more local destinations, and the country is banking more on domestic tourism.
When it hit, people were first afraid, and guys rushed to close their restaurants. People in the hospitality industry turned to the food delivery. People who are doing travel and tours, they turned also into doing things like virtual tours and also taking customers to tourism facilities that are around the city, around Nairobi and other places. So Corona actually came as a wake-up call that, you know what, we need to reinvent. We don't need to depend on international tourists to sustain our tourism economy and environment.
To encourage these in Kenya, the government has lowered the park fees rate, saving the sector from drowning.
This model depends on tourism. Tourists coming to the camp and the money they pay to be in the camps for this to survive. So without this, so far what they're doing right now is that they're paying half.
The tourism industry is going to largely depend on local travel. We'll need to reinvent ourselves as Kenyans and agree that it is us for us now. We cannot depend on the international community to come and do things about to enable our travel.
Change has been the only constant thing ever since the outbreak of the novel coronavirus, and the tourism, not only in Kenya but globally, is embracing the new forms of tourism. David KAGINA reporting for Switch TV, Nairobi.